Hey everyone, it's Dan Charles with Lite Forex. I'm going to do a breakdown of the major Forex pairs starting with the Australian USD. Please subscribe to the channel. Go to the link in the description below this video. Alright, let's get into it. Oh, and hit the like button if you like my videos. That'd be much appreciated. Alright, so let's take a look and see at the Australian USD. As usual, we got the daily, the weekly, the monthly, the 240 minute, and the 60. And I always look at the Forex pairs as well as the futures. Alright, so the Australian USD putting in higher lows today. The support is at, the support on this one is at 70.50. That's what it was before. 70.50, 71 is the support today because the low today was 71.06 and then it pulled up. So we got support on 71. We're looking to break out and take out that 72 resistance. It's clearly heading that way. Now, is it going to do that for sure? No, it's too early to say. We are quite overextended on the monthly chart. Look at the rally on the monthly charts. Over the months, we got April, May, June, July. Here we are in August starting to trend higher. But yeah, we got to take out that 72 price. That's the resistance. But let's see if it can do that. Let's see if it can continue this incredible move on the Australian USD. As the US dollar is weak, the smaller time frames, the 240, yeah, you can see there's some support around 71.20 as well. Looking to break, but yeah, we need to take out that 7,200 to really continue this this bull run. But it is heading in the right direction. Supports at 71. Let's take a look at the Australian futures. Okay, so the Australian futures. Pretty much the same thing. The resistance is clear at 71. 71 is that support. Yeah, so sometimes there is a difference, but other days it's just going to look almost identical. But it's important to look at both. At least I feel it helps me. So the 60 minute, putting in a lower high. This does look like this will come down as it is right now. Yeah, it looks, the Australian dollar clearly looks bullish. Let's see if it takes out 72 tomorrow. Okay, Euro USD. Okay, there it is. All right, so putting in higher lows, supports at 1.17. We are showing a bit of resistance on 1.18 right now. You can see that price is right at that space right now. Resistance is at 18.5, and the quest is to take out 1.19 where it pulled back on the 31st. You can see it came up, but you can really see that resistance 2 days at the 18.50 price. So, but first we're struggling at 18, but it does look bullish. It does look like it wants to keep going higher. Incredible month on the Euro USD last month for July. I would not be surprised if this pulls back. Right now we're clearly heading up, but this is such a big move. Not much of a pullback. Coming down, holding that 1.17 support, putting in the higher low, breaking out today. It does look like it wants to continue, but it's you can see on the 60 it's pulling back right now. Let's blow up the 60. Yeah, no, it's difficult to be a bear when looking at the Euro USD, but I just look at the monthly and I see that it should pull back a little bit more than it did. But for now, let's be bullish. Let's see it break 18. 18.50 is going to be the key price tomorrow. Let's see how the futures are looking. All right, futures. So yeah, similar, putting in the higher low, support at 1.17. resistance 1.19. Okay, yeah, and then the 18.5 resistance. All right, yeah, let's just see if this continues the breakout. Now, when something's going straight up like this, I always point out it's rare that it just continues going straight up like that. Normally, you're going to go sideways, consolidate, and then you're either going to break support or you're going to break resistance, continuing the uptrend. I'll say the same thing with the monthly. Just such a massive month. Usually, you're going to pull back more. But we'll see how things happen. We'll see how things play out tomorrow. Let's see if 18.5 can get taken out tomorrow. Okay, pound USD. Pound USD. All right, so it's been down yesterday. Went a little bit lower. Still holding 1.30 support. You can see that support holding today. It did dip below it. It held it nicer yesterday, pulling back up today. Came down, pulling back up. Still putting in lower highs, but it's more of a bullish sign because price keeps getting pulled back. The bulls keep driving it back up. The bears are driving it down. The bulls are driving it back up. Let's see if this can break out. 31.31 is the resistance. You can clearly see that the last 4 sessions. Let's see if it breaks and closes above 31 tomorrow. On to the pound futures. All right, yeah, not much different. You can see that resistance at 31 and the support at 30. So we're stuck. We're stuck in this little range here. Does look like it wants to break more to the upside. So let's let it break to the upside. Yeah, the 240 definitely looks like there's more upside. Trending higher on the 60. The weekly, it's normal to get a bigger pullback than we're getting. Same with the monthly. If you look at the monthly here, big monthly breakout. We need to start taking out these levels. These are the levels that need to be taken out. The long-term levels, of course. It's going to take a while, but you need to take out all these levels to continue this bull run. And that's how you map it out right there. We need to break these different levels, 34, 60, and so on. Okay, so let's take a look at the New Zealand dollar. Okay, New Zealand USD is definitely a lot weaker than the Australian USD today. The 240 is you can just see here, breaking this 66.20 area, breaking down through that today, and needs to break back above that price to continue this move. Did hit some support today at the low, 65.89. Hit that twice, that low, 65.89. So let's see if this can break out. Needs to get above. There is some resistance around 66. 66, what does that say? I can't even read that. 66.37. Okay, yeah, 66.37. So yeah, let's see if it can take out that price. It is putting in a higher low today. Support is at 66. Let's see if this can break out tomorrow. 67 is still that resistance level. You can see that wall was hit a few times last week, and then the big drop on the 31st. So yeah, let's see if this can bounce next day. All right, so the futures contract for now putting in the higher low. It's putting in lower highs though as well. Let's see if this can bounce and continue this move, break that 67 resistance, and carry on. All right. The USD Canadian dollar. Okay, so the USD Canadian dollar had a nice little turnaround on the 30th and hit a bit of a wall at 34.5. You can see the resistance at that price. And here we are coming down, taking out the lows from last week, made on the 28th, 29th, and 30th. Yeah, the USD CAD just looks like it's going to keep going lower. Everything looks bearish to me. So yeah, I do see clearly it's pulling back, which is normal after such a big collapse. You're going to get a bit of a rebound, and then we'll see if it continues going down. Canadian dollar obviously is going to look the opposite. Now the Canadian dollar, the resistance now is at 75. 75 is the next price that needs to be taken out, and it is doing that today. That will fill in a couple seconds. You can see on the 240 that we're breaking above 75, and that was the price I've been saying is the next resistance. 74 was the most recent resistance to be taken out. That was taken out. Now it's 75. Very, very key price to be taken out. But yeah, going forward, I got to be bullish on the Canadian dollar and bearish on the USD CAD. There it is now. Sometimes it takes a while to just fill in like that. I don't know why that happens, but yeah, you got to be bullish on the Canadian dollar here. So let's see if that continues to go higher, which I think it will. All right, lastly, the USD yen. USD yen. So USD yen had this big, massive rebound on the 31st, which I was really calling for after this big drop, big breakdown, big range on that day. And then the next day on the 3rd, which was yesterday, you can clearly see the resistance at 106 because we broke above 106, hit resistance at 106.5, pulling back, but it's where price is closing, and that's below 106. So after a day like this, this really does look bearish, but I'm going to be a little mixed on the USD yen. You can see it's pulling up on the 60 here. It's just after a breakout like this, a rebound like this, I should say, it's hard to trend all the way back down and take out this low that was made on the 31st. There's a long way to go here. 105 is going to be critical support. We'll see if 105 can hold. And then we got 105.50. So let's see if it can hold 105.50 and 105. And then if those levels get taken out, then I'll be more confident that this is going to make some new recent lows. But for now, I'm going to stay neutral on the USD yen. It could really go either way. The yen futures. All right, we're looking at the yen futures now. Now the yen futures looks more obvious to me. It looks more like it's going to trend to the upside. So we're putting in higher lows, supports at 0.0094000. Yeah, this one does look more like there's upside, which obviously would send the USD yen to the downside, which is obvious. But yeah, this one looks clear, and that's why I look at these future pairs, because if we go back, clearly we got the resistance. Clearly we're putting in lower highs. It's a bearish candle. Definitely looks more bearish, but I just need to see prices break first. Let's see if this support can hold, and then this next level support. If it starts really looking bearish, then I'll be pretty confident it's going to come down and test this low, which was 104.19. But we're a long ways away from that, so let's see if these prices can hold. And that is the breakdown for Tuesday, August the 4th. So please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button if you like my videos, and go to the link in the description below this video. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.